All right, and welcome back to ESQ-Astro Sauce. Today's collective read is going to be a little different. I've added in the trump card, as we would say in tarot, which is the top card of the Egyptian deck, which is a double confirmation of the Temperance card, or again representing the full tarot. So when that card comes out, things definitely go full circle. We are on a particular day, which equals to 8, the 26th. So definitely want to be in tune with how the energies are moving forward. This is the build and destroy day, again, with this big full moon coming up on Sunday. We definitely got to prepare ourselves for the unknown to be revealed. Okay, a lot's going to be coming out for some people. For other people, it'll be minimal. You'll have some effects that may happen more long term as opposed to right away. Okay, so if not immediately, eventually things will uh, resonate with those energies, and I'll probably do an astrology type read with it once we get to that time. So, you know, you guys be aware again, Mercury retrograde's coming next month. The pre retrograde energy is going to start, I guess, right around the 13th, 14th of June. Okay. For me, it always kicks in a little earlier. So I get the funniness of it. But yeah. And that's because I'm a Gemini rising. So Ashe, we call in the ancestors, the Most High, and we call in our spirit guides to guide the reading, give us the most clear message. We also pull the first card over in mind, body, and soul. And that first card is the Lovers in reverse. So that Lover's been coming out in reverse for a while now. So yeah, I think some type of reconsideration of a relationship, or maybe somebody feels they made the wrong choice and is making a turn to turn that around. I'm not sure. Next card coming out, Temperance. Let's see. Yep. So yeah, this is somebody who's kind of steady in their way, balanced, uh, and knowing that the choice that they're reversing or where they're stuck, okay, is definitely going to take some balance. Okay. Next card, come in the Hangman. Yeah, because without it, that's how this person is feeling. Okay, they're more in the Hangman position. Again, stuck in making that choice. But I believe with things coming to light, the choice may be made for you. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. So yeah, first card, last card in that row come out, both pertaining to question type, uh, archetype, or inclinations. So the main thing is that, whew, yeah, this it's a heavy situation. It's one of those damn near life or death type decisions. Okay. Um, and it's definitely one of those things where we have to honor other people's choices as well. That could be what's going on with the reverse judgment, too. Next card coming out, the death card in reverse. So, yeah, something's coming to an end, being reborn. Has some type of, I would say, turnaround. The death card in reverse could also mean life. As we have to look at that, and being that Anubis is on judgment and on the death card, and they're both coming out in reverse, I would definitely say something's being weighed out, or judged in a manner of somebody really has to make a complete choice that is going to shift the paradigm. Next card coming out, the World card. Yep, change. And that's the second day the World card has come out upright. So change is definitely in the air. I would say this week significant change is definitely in play. I know for me it is, just based upon my signs and planetary movements that I pay attention to when it comes to my personal chart. And then the readings I give myself that confirm things, as well as these collective readings, which again, I'm a part of the collective. So I'm getting message here too. So, like I say, if you are resonating with the reading, make a comment, share the video. It may resonate with somebody else as well. Even if it's not resonating, it may resonate with somebody that, again, is going through something that you think relates to the reading. So, sometimes we can't always watch for ourselves. We, may have to watch for a loved one. So, but the world definitely, implicating that change is about with this rebirth that's going on. Next card coming out, the Star in Reverse. Yeah, so this is a dominant reversal reading, basically. At this point, I would say that Star in Reverse with the change is like uh, somebody's star power is being reversed based upon this change of this being stuck in the choice. I would say, I won't say change of choice, but reversing judgment. You may uh, look at somebody in a different light. Okay, they may be looking at you in a different light. So, but all in all, I believe there's a rebirth to somebody's star power. Because again, star in reverse is even good when you start talking about reserving energy, again, and just holding things to a particular point. The star card can also represent that we're making the right choice, or we have a golden opportunity amongst us. In reverse, it can mean the same thing, but it could mean that you have to reverse a judgment and a situation that you're kind of stuck in, making a decision to make that change, because it's amongst you. You can't deny it. You can, but that change is going to happen regardless. And again, somebody's being, I believe, put back out into their star power, rebirth. Next card coming out is the Fool in reverse. Yep. So somebody has become wise. Somebody is no longer playing the fool. Okay. And once you become wise, again, you still remain the fool. But the thing is to realize that you don't know everything and you haven't experienced everything life is supposed to bring you, even if you know your chart, because you'll see things in your chart that may have not occurred yet, but you still have a lot of life to live in certain situations with certain people. Again, when you get deeply into a chart, you can even see things that have inclinations of death or danger. So um, you have to be very precise, when dealing with um, predictive astrologers as well as astrologers who can bring those things to your attention in the right way. So the Fool has definitely become the wise man with the flippage there, back at 0 point, you know, clarifying that death card in reverse as well. Next card is the Wheel of Fortune upright. Yep. And that's what's happening because the wheel and the world card have come out to clarify each other in a couple of other readings. I wouldn't be surprised if the sun comes out right at the top to show you somebody's getting back into their full glory of just having having a great life. That's what I see here. Something old again is either in a place of being stuck, but again, somebody's going to make a reverse judgment. Somebody's going to make a decision that brings about rebirth or a new life. The world is there for change. That star power is exalted either way the star is, whether it's in the reverse like it is, where we're reserving that energy, being wise as the fool, and this is going to bring forth our Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is time to get serious. Not too serious, but we want to make sure that we're making the choice that we see best fit for us. Okay, Because again, comfortability is not always happiness. It can be contention. It can be content. That's why I think the hangman is there as well. Okay. Because I think you have a choice between going between the two, being tempered or being the hangman, making the reversal choice and stepping into that temper spot, or making, staying within the choice you've made, uh, and then becoming the hangman, and then maybe having a judgment reversed on you. Okay. So again, we have to make sure we see things in the proper order. Y'all can always catch the daily short that goes along with the video, and it just gives you an overview of the spread that I dropped out. That way you can put your own interpretation to it. All right, so last card coming out up top. Yep, I knew it. See, I am an oracle in many ways, and again, clairvoyant. Sun card at the top, man. You shining. Whoever this is about to shine with golden grace, you know. But you got to reverse some type of judgment. You got to make some type of decision. Because even without making the decision, you're making a decision. So we have to be open to what's coming. That's another thing I've been getting. Being open is definitely going to help that abundance come through. But again, with the wisdom that you're obtaining through going through different things, the star card as well as the death card, relationship card, definitely a relationship reading, but I see one person being highlighted in a way that this is either gonna bond you to your destiny when it comes to your abundance, okay, or it's going to set you free from something that you feel needs to change, or a decision that is not in alignment with what you're trying to actually manifest. So you have to be honest with that, and I would say make a powerful decision that probably will affect the rest of your life. This is that type of week, as we're just again into the first full week of Gemini. Things are, the duality is showing themselves, options are presenting themselves, and you'll have to make choices based upon those options. Last card coming out is the Hermit. Yep, Hermit card upright. So Hermit card upright is like, yeah, man, hold your horses, chill, relax. I would almost say, depending on what type of personal year you may be in numerically, this may be a season of attract, not chase. Okay, so if you fall back, everything that you're actually wanting to occur will. But again, we definitely have to make some of the moves that we have to make with the change wheel there. That is movement. We didn't get the Chariot in this reading, but that is movement, especially with the wheel coming out to clarify half of that, and then the wheel clarifying. The star card as well is like something's changing around, or something is definitely coming to that solar point of you getting ultimate shine on with the sun. Yeah, we're gonna clarify with the guys of Egypt. I think they're gonna say something real ill. I mean, I was surprised that that temperance, that second temperance card didn't come out. So I'm glad it didn't, because it would have said something real. Depending on where it landed, if we still got the sun at the top, it might not have been as brutal as I'm thinking. But yeah, if that would have came out, especially in the reverse, then there's definitely like a serious. Yeah, just a serious something in the balance when it comes to making a total life change. Something that you can't take lightly. I mean, you can, but the lighter you take it, I believe, the heavier it'll be. The heavier you make it, probably the lighter it'll be. It's usually like when we overjudge things, or we pump things up a little too much, they usually fall short of where we pump it up to be. When you don't put that much into it to think something's going to be all that, it may surprise you. And I just recently had that happen with a movie. that I was watching. I put it on thinking it's something I'm gonna fall asleep to, and it just ended up being like a real good movie. And I stayed up for the whole hour and 47 minutes, which is rare for me because I'm usually, uh, sleep 30, 45 minutes into the movie if it's not good. So, all right, so gods of Egypt say, yep, completeness. So we flipped the total reading from the flip of the completeness card from, I believe, yesterday or the reading before. So now things are becoming complete because of this situation uh, being made a choice of. But again, the will is definitely going to affect that. Last three, the bottom of that deck, the top card plus the clarifier come out in the upright. Bottom of this deck is in the upright as well. Change. Yeah, change is here. You just got to embrace it, fall into the right place with it as far as where you're trying to take things. And again, know that no any choice is the right choice as long as you feel it's the right choice for you. The main thing is that don't be swayed by other people's judgments, and love the people who love you. Love the people you love who love you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we could have love for people, but they don't love us like that. Or people could have love for us like that, and we ain't really, you know what I mean? So it's just, it's one of them things where, again, you have to make that ultimate decision to put your life in the direction that you wanted to at this point. Because there could be a lot of challenges too, I'm seeing that with the hangman and then the judgment in reverse here. So you just got to be in your right mind at all times, but be again in the place to get counsel if you need it. But I don't show any counsel coming through in this card. I see somebody having to make a clear decision, and you got the time, space, and energy to do so. It's just about making sure that you balance things in the correct way to get that rebirth and bring things to that changing point to where you're the one affecting the change that's going on by being wise. Again, that's going to reflect in abundance and wheels opening up for you. Things start to turn, and ultimately you just going to be shining. Your star power and the sun power is the same. Like I say, that's just telling you to be wise with the star power, with the star coming in reverse, how I see it. So, and again, that's going to bring completeness, and ultimately that change that the wheel is lining up with the change card. So this is an awesome reading. So I would say today, tomorrow, y'all gonna get some good news or have to make a choice that changed your life forever. All right, well, that's ESQ-Astro. I ask that y'all like the video, share the video if it resonates. If it doesn't, still share it. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get me out there in the algorithm. I'm getting stronger and stronger daily the more I do public readings, but I've been doing readings for years. I just, I haven't been that one to really put myself out there like that because, again, I believe certain things are sacred. But again, I'm doing it for the right reasons, and my intentions are within my purpose and on purpose. So I'm not going wrong by doing what I'm doing. I'm just not going to do it how I see other people doing it. I'm going to do it my way. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's a lot of trickery and foolery and fuckery out here in the world, and we just got to be, aware, and like I say, a lot of us come to the tarot to get clarity. I don't do this for entertainment purposes. If you hear something here for you, but that's up to you. If it's to pass it off to another, or resonate with what's there for you. And again, look at the daily spread that I'm going to put in the short, and you'll be able to see exactly what I mean when it starts to put you in a place to put your own interpretation into it or go deeper than what I'm going for, what you see, because your understanding is everything to you. You know what I mean? I can't understand things for you. I can only put it in a path to show you what I see, and then from there you have to use your own vision to create what you see through the cards, or again relate and clarify what's going on in your life what I'm saying. or go deeper with what you may see, because you may be a card reader too. You know, I watch other card readers too to get messages, but I mainly do my own readings. So personal readings, other things gonna be coming soon. June's gonna be a real fire month, so y'all get ready. The Sag full moon is I'm telling you, it's gonna rock some people's socks, if you know what I mean. So yeah, y'all get ready. ESQ Astro. Peace.